wake up, before I do social media of any type, I read. So I've always got 2 books on the go, and I read a passage from each one of those. So at the moment I'm reading Tolstoy's Calendar of Wisdom. I just finished yesterday Acta Non Verba by Eric Kruger, and I started now Train Naked by Pierre Duplessis. So those 2 books are going to be my page of the day. I've previously read the Daily Stoic a few times and things like this. So I do those. Then, have you used the tool Readwise?
I haven't.
So Readwise takes all the highlights from your Kindle notes. So when I make Kindle notes, I make notes, and then I make notes on those notes. And it serves them back to you 3 times in 3 notes a day. So I read, say this year, I think I've just read 40 books, and even mostly fiction, and I make notes in those books. And then Readwise in the morning says, okay, here's 3 random notes. Because usually we make notes in books and we forget them. So it gives you these little cue cards, and you can actually make them come back and test you as well if you want to. So I do that, and then I reflect. So I reflect for a few minutes, and then I write down as I said to you, my New Day's resolution, my to-do better list. I can't remember if I mentioned that, but every single day I do a to-do better list. So what is the one thing I wish I could have done better yesterday? When I snapped at my wife, that was a bit frustrating. I shouldn't have done that. So every single day I write down one thing that I wish I'd done better the day before. Then I say I'm feeling, and I say how I'm feeling in the day. And then I do my reflection. I write out my reflection on my reading. So what do I want to take from the reading that I've done, so that it wasn't just arbitrary? How am I going to turn this into something? And it's just 1 paragraph. That's not long. So then I get up and I exercise. So 5 days a week I exercise, and those same 5 days I do intermittent fasting. So I exercise. I take Wednesdays and Sundays off because I found that my body was getting too used to just doing it consistently. So I take Wednesday off and I have breakfast. And even if I'm not hungry, I force myself to do it. And on Sundays as well, I have breakfast, and we do it as a family. I train most days. It's mostly calisthenics. So I have a calisthenics gym built outside. My wife built me. But I also use Monkey, M-O-N-K-I-I gear. So I have a 360, which is a weighted ball. And it's kind of like a TRX suspension trainer. And then I use cross ropes. So I train with jump ropes a lot. That's my primary. I've got like different weighted ropes up to 3 pounds. So 1.5 kilos ropes that you swing around. And then I have different training routines I do for the 5 days. And then I take a shower. And I wish I could say I take a fully cold shower. I don't, but my rinse always happens ice cold. So I turn on the water, I wet myself, I wash myself, and then I put on cold water and I rinse myself. And I cannot tell you I don't know the science of Wim Hof and all of these things, but I do know that 2 things. 1, during winter, having a cold shower makes you come out the shower warmer. Having a warm shower makes you come out colder. And I do know that it's that final moment where that water hits me, and I just wait long enough until I can feel that I'm okay with it and I feel nice in it. And that's like my thing that says, okay, your day starts now. Then I've got a nice coffee grinder. I make myself either a pour over. Usually my morning coffee is a nice pour over, and I I take my little 10-minute ritual of making my coffee and doing that, or I may make a French press. And then I'm at my desk at 9 o'clock to start actual work. But rarely will I be at my desk before 10 to 9.